Are pickles gay? I'll just leave these out. To be quite honest, I don't even remember where I got the idea for this recipe from, but who doesn't like pickles? No homo. So this is dill pickle soup, which pickles are good, so I wanted to try this out. It sounded pretty interesting. There are several different types of this recipe. Some are easy, some are more complicated. I went with one of the easier ones just so we can start out simple, because of course, I'm trying not to make this too complicated for those of you that don't have much time to make food yourselves. So you can see we got a lot of good things here. I decided to choose some cornbread for the side again because cornbread is good. And if you say otherwise, I'll eat you. So yeah. Okay, let's see. So we have to start by dicing these two up. So I'll go ahead and get that started. Everything else that we aren't using right now, I'll just put away. So, oh yeah, one thing I forgot, the total cost of all of this was $17.42. So it's pretty good as far as the pricing of these go. And looking at some of the ingredients, I think it makes a lot, so this should give us a good volume. The only other thing is I thought I could add some diced jalapenos in to give it a little bit of spice because spicy pickles are really good, so yeah. Well, the store didn't have regular sized carrots, so now I have this bag of 10,000 little baby ones. The recipe wants us to dice them, but I think shredding them will give us a better result because some of the other recipes have them shredded and I think that'll just mix better, so, and I'm lazy, so yeah. So we will see how good this works. Apparently not at all. Oh, because I have the thing upside down. Haha. Well, I made a mess, but that's expected. So the recipe calls for 1 cup of diced potatoes. The problem with that is that's barely any. So I'm just doing 1 single potato. I'm gonna shred this up just like I did with the carrots. And then whatever amount that gives me is what I'm gonna be going with. So let's go ahead and get this started. Figure out what okay. Of course, with pickles, we have to dice them because that's the main part of this dish and we don't want to ruin that. So I'm just gonna guess how many we need. It says 1 cup, and I'll just put in however many. Okay. Well, now we're ready to combine everything. First thing we have to do is mix the flour and butter together because otherwise, if we just throw everything together, the butter will float at the top and it won't actually mix in. So I'm going to go ahead and melt this a little bit. Right, so we will take our 1 cup of flour and just kind of, yeah, and then attempt to evenly mix this. So here we basically have sugar-free cookie dough now. So next we thin it out with some of our chicken broth as I make a mess. It says half a cup, but you can just add in however much because you're just mixing all this together at the end anyway. Extra chunky Campbell's soup. Doesn't this look good? For a more wholesome cookie, substitute chicken broth for water. Now that this is mixed, we are now ready to combine everything else. So let's go ahead and do that. You just want to drink it, don't you? So now we just need to make sure this is evenly distributed, and then we add everything else. So for our seasonings, I ended up just doubling everything just to be safe, because putting in teaspoons of seasonings isn't very much, so we'll see how this goes. Our mixture here is Old Bay, cayenne, and cracked black pepper. I skipped out on the salt because these are kosher dill pickles, so they're very salty, so I'm gonna stay away from salt for now. It should be fine without it, it's not like it matters. For the jalapenos, I added in half the jar, as well as the pickle amount, so we'll throw these in. For the pickling juice, I did the half cup, and then I added in a 1/4 cup of the jalapeno pickling juice. Now that everything's together, we just make sure it's all evenly distributed, and now we cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours. And at this point, we just leave it and we are good. So, I will see you later on. So for our toppings, we have the leftover sour cream, some of the shredded cheese, and fresh dill. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up some of the dill so that it's ready to go for later. It's like trying to eat a bush. There. Now we got all of our toppings ready. Last thing we have to do for this is add in our 1 cup of sour cream. Luckily, these are sold in 8-ounce cups, which is exactly 1 US cup. Therefore, it works out perfectly. So hopefully I won't splash myself doing this. Oh, spicy wind. Let me, where is it? Okay. Damn it. I ruined it. No. Okay, well, once you're done putting this in, you just mix it out. I'll fix this later. You'll mix up everything, and then you cook it for 5 more minutes. That's about it, because otherwise you'll just curdle the sour cream. So you don't want to do that. So I'll see you all in a little bit after I fix this disaster. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh. I gotta say, I tried a tiny bit and it is really spicy, so this is gonna be good. You can see it there. Looks like orange. Ta-da! There it is, our bowl of liquid pickle. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Feel free to try it out. Halt.